Guest video crew, Jason Doty's gone into the lunch and I'm on my own. I'm going to do my best to call this reserves grand final here. Never seen these guys play before, so anything can happen here. And of course, this is the Geelong District Football League grand final reserves. Werribee Centrals are playing North Geelong, and this is at St Albans Reserve in Geelong. And we will just wait and see what happens with the umpire in the centre of the ground holds the ball aloft to commence the first quarter of the reserves grand final here, and he's certainly got it. He's certainly got a good start on the game. It's 19 minutes to up they go. This time the big fella from Werribee Centrals gets the ruck tap out, rebounds back to Werribee. Nobody can do anything with it. It's tapped forward by North Geelong. In they go again hard for the football. The ball goes up where we see a good fist on the football that time by McMillan. The ball goes into a congested area. It's picked up by Werribee, punted out to the wing here in front of the broadcast stand. 2-1 North Geelong's favour. A good handball across into the line of Milne. Milne gets a football across to his teammate there in Lewis. Lewis gets it back again and he handballs it over the boundary line. And the umpire said, "Yes, it'll be mine. Throw it in, please." Ball half forward flank for North Geelong. And the ball goes over the boundary line again, and it has been... You should have put it at an angle when you moved it. I asked you to do that and you didn't. Okay, no score so far. We've only been going a couple of minutes in this first quarter. And we will see the football has been kicked into the half-forward flank. Oh, here we go. The big fella from Werribee gets his boot into it, punches it up to the wing where we see a race in the football, but it's going to beat all players over the line. And it was kicked off the deck, that time through the agency of Salmons. Anthony Salmons kicked the ball off over the boundary line. Umpire throws a football in, cleared that time by North Geelong, but just straight down the throat of that Werribee player, just standing there on his own. He goes into the centre of the ground, but North Geelong are all over him. The ball coming through hard that time. Got one a bit high too, did the Werribee boy, and he will be rewarded with a free kick, and that was certainly there. So we see Werribee with the football coming out of the centre of the ground. That was through the agency of the 45 Guernsey there in Paul Field. He gets it up to where Werribee do battle, but forcing the ball over the boundary line was Mark Ballou, is it, for the North Geelong side. And Mark actually wasn't picked in the starting lineup, so we hope that's the right boy. Oh, big thump away from Mark Bernardo for Werribee Centrals. Gets it across the centre half forward, but it's only to be cleared by North Geelong. Put the outer side of the ground here at St Albans. Picked up by North. North get a handball across to their teammate, smothered that time, and we'll see the ball be thrown in on the far side of the ground. No score. First few minutes of the first quarter here in the reserve grade grand final. Jason Doty's decided he's coming back.
Somebody's got to help you, don't they?
Mate, I'm a big boy. I would have got through it.
Would you? Okay, I'll go then.
It's just getting all these scores done. That's the hard part.
Well, North Geelong attacking to the city end. They go forward. Goes towards Joswick. They can't take the mark. They've got a couple of numbers over the back, but they can't pick the ball up. They can now. And running around on his left boot is Vanderberg, but he's missed and one behind. So the first score of the reserves grand final
goes to
North Geelong. Darren Vanderberg.
We've picked up 2 premierships now, North Geelong, today.
Yes, they won the under-15s, they won the under-18s. So they've had a good day.
They're a point in front in the reserves.
And Lewis...
Actually, they're 2 points.
Lewis has put the second point on the board. So Werribee Central's yet to score. North Geelong 2 behinds.
2 points North Geelong. Werribee Central's yet to score, and that is at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter. Okay. The ball's been kicked out from full-back, and the umpire has deemed there is a free kick to North Geelong, and all the sponsors were rolling across the screen then.
Tremendous. Giving them a free plug.
Giving them a free plug, yeah, why not? As we see the football back in front of the North Geelong goal, and a free kick has been paid to North Geelong, and that will go to
Glenn Milne.
Glenn Milne. And he's on a fairly, well, he's probably on a 45-degree angle, but he's not far out. Distance won't be a problem. Accuracy shouldn't be either. There's no wind to speak of here today. It's a perfect day for grand final football.
You'll miss it now, you know that, don't you?
Milne, I've pumped him up.
He works at Channel 7 too, Glenn Milne.
Does he?
No, different one though.
Okay. He's hit the top of the
Yeah, I told you
goal post,
that.
so I've put the moz on me.
Good on you, Peter McKenna.
Thank you very much.
So 3 behinds North Geelong. Werribee Central's yet to score.
That should have been a goal.
James Lee on the ground for Werribee Centrals, as the kick in will come from the city end of St Albans to the outer side. Oh, good mark too, Werribee. Looks like it might have been Bernie Hassett. He goes towards the wing. Nobody there for Werribee. North Geelong, the numbers, came down very quickly to put the tackle on, out towards Hines. Can he sit? He slips over, picks it up, good play. Handball, inboard is okay. Gets it towards Messick. Messick goes towards Paul Ford, and taking a very strong mark. We'll wait for this player to turn around. Took a very strong mark is Daniel Finn.
Finny.
Where'd you get that name from? So, Finn, very close to the man on the mark, and he's missed. Another behind. So they're peppering the goals at the moment, North Geelong. And they're 4 behinds. And they lead Werribee Central, so we get to score. And the kick in will come from Dennis Turner. Good kick in again to the outer side. Big pack there. Schwenderson at the back, and Carlos Gomez in front for North Geelong. They work hard, the Centurions. Got it out there to Paul Field. He dropped the footy, still at half forward for the Magpies. So we'll have another ball up. Comes out the back of the pack now. Field goes long towards half forward. Couple making position. And, getting away and doing extremely well there was Buchanan. Look at his left foot to Bernardo coming out. Holding the man. Should have been a free kick. None forthcoming there to Weiss. It comes out in towards centre half forward. Quick kick around the pack by Salmons. And he's hit the post. That would have been a fantastic goal. But Salmons has kicked it behind. So Werribee get their first score on the board. They're 1 behind. And they trail North Geelong 4 behinds. And that is the guest video first quarter scoreboard in the 1997 GDFL Reserves Grand Final. Fano's playing with his little toy here. Having a good time, Noel?
No, I'm not. I'm trying to keep up and I can't.
Okay. It's just too quick for you to play, isn't it?
Once I get everything in, I'll be right.
Kick in by Brekovic. And hello, Craig. How are you? Good to hear. Goes out towards, that was Sakita. They've got the numbers, the Magpies. They go towards half-back. Are they going to be able to keep it in? I don't think they are. And it's out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. I would suspect so. Well, that's nice to hear.
What's that?
Craig Farrell, the president of North Geelong, is going to come up and help you during the second and third quarter.
Beautiful.
So I can have a bit of a rest and a bit of a drink. And
you need it too, mate.
it's a boundary throw-in at half-forward. Over the back, good thump away. Werribee. Nobody there, though. Schwenderson will come across. He was shepherded and gets it. Look at Schweno. Turns around, left foot kick towards the wing. Goes out wide, looking for Cotter. He can't find him. And it's out of bounds on the full. And Werribee to take the free kick on centre wing on the outer side. It's 4 points playing 1 point. And the Centurions coming board. looking for Bo McMillan. Can't find him. North Geelong the numbers. Milne tried to push it on. And a second effort comes out towards Messick. He gets a right foot to a good kick too towards full forward. Coming out quickly and can't take the mark. Finn. What's his second effort like? Ooh. Well, coming in strong there was Dolben. And he bottles the play up for Werribee Central. Shane Dolben there did well. And it's going to be a ball up at centre half forward for the Centurions.
I'll tell you what, that was a good, courageous piece of effort from Dolben.
It was.
As we see the football now at centre half forward for North Geelong. The ball's been thumped out. Oh, coming through strongly. That time we saw the North Geelong boy there, but he was dispossessed with the football, and it's come out, and the umpire has found a free kick, and I think you'll find that it is going to go to the Centurions, and that is a number 25.
That's Michael Kennedy. From half back, goes into the middle, looking for Rick Hansen. Can't find him with the mark. Good roving by Paul Field, who played in the senior grand final a couple of years ago, Puppy. One of Ron Brown's favourite players. Buchanan on his own. And he gets a short little kick over the top to Galauka. And there's one of Ron Brown's favourite players too, Mickey Galauka. Gets away from Schwinnerson by ducking the tackle. Goes long, Bernardo, and he's got some support. Bernardo over the top. And handball back. Oh, very slick. Oh, and they're all falling over. It's in the 10-metre square. Trying to get it out there was Weiss. And it's going to be bottled up now for a ball up, I would think. But a number of opportunities for both sides there, both to kick a goal and to clear it.
Ball thrown up now. Oh, the big fella from Werribee kicks it over his head. He's kicked the goal. He's kicked it over his head backwards, facing towards centre half forward. Bang, straight back over my head. Thank you very much. I don't need a tall to be looking where I'm going. And that was a big fella. And Mark Bernardo just went bang back over the top of his head, was looking away from the goals, and he's pumped through Werribee's first goal.
I'm going to mention one word to you here, Noel. Abervale. I'm not going to go into it, just Abervale. Work it out. I'll talk to you later.
Number 9, Mark Bernardo.
It's got nothing to do with him.
Oh.
No, I'll speak to you later. It's okay. Bernardo puts the first goal on the board.
I got an idea what you're talking about.
Coming out, taking it out of the ruck there was Peter Gray. It's rode by Messick. Goes long. Good mark to Joswick. Uses that wide frame of his, Darren Joswick. Ron Brain would be proud. Goes towards Finn. Up towards the full forward position, Vanderberg. Getting away, though, Werribee Centrals. Out wide towards the safety of the boundary line. Running at pace is Govan. And they'll see it over the boundary line at half forward for the Magpies. We have no sign of Brain yet.
No, mate, he won't be here till 12:30, quarter to 1.
Oh, that's right. He's finishing and packing up there, isn't he?
Yeah, the under-17 grand final wouldn't finish till at least midday.
Okay, so he's still going up there. The Brain will be a little bit late today.
Yes,
he'll be able to prime himself for the senior grand final, which is coming up after this.
Well, don't you take him inside and prime him.
I'm not taking him inside. Lee on Finn. Comes across. Pack develops again. And a lot of players in there, fairly congested. The umpire lets it go. Quick kick comes out. And it comes out in the direction of Rory Nicol. He gets a left foot, and it's a bomb, but good mark. Standing his ground, taking the mark, Adrian Hart, and he'll take it from the last line defence. Plays on quickly, goes towards Galauka and Gomez. Comes out also towards Bo McMillan, close to Angelo McMillan. Gets his kick away under pressure from Gomez, and will fold up himself against about 3 Magpies players, and does extremely well to gain another 10 or 15 metres. Well Bo McMillan, and does well.
That's grand final football, Jason.
It is. You need that sort of thing in a grand final. And it'll be a boundary throw-in. The attacking side of centre wing with the Magpies. They're 4 points. They trail Werribee Central's 1-1-7. Throw in. Messick gets it down. Oh, Tajani does well. Kick smothered though. Goes towards the boundary line. Sakita coming across. He leaves it for Nicol. He can't pick it up. Gomez. Oh, bowls him over. He's out for naught. And that comes out. That was a throw. Free kick, is it? Yes, for a push.
Now, who are we going for, Jason?
I picked North Geelong, I think, in the record. Yes, I did by 2 goals, so I'll stick with the Magpies. I'll have to now.
I was trying to get you.
I'll have to now.
Okay, you've picked North Geelong. I'm going to go for Werribee. Only because you've gone for North.
Yeah, only because you're doing a Ron Brain, that's all.
He's taught me that.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
Now, who's favourite?
North.
Okay, the ball's been punched up.
Oh, good mark.
Great mark that time taken.
Govan.
By Govan on the centre wing. He goes into centre half forward, looking for his teammate there, but punched clearly away that time by the North Geelong player in Tab. The ball's still in a congested situation. We see going in hard. Some of these players are not listed, and I'm not happy. Now, 57 is not in the record.
57 is actually 54. Sakita, Jason Sakita.
Righto.
Mm-hmm.
The back pocket player.
Yes. Thrown up. Salmons couldn't get it down. Comes out the back of the pack. Werribee trying to get the handball back. Hines, good pickup too. Oh, just pushes Rick Hansen away from the footy and gets the handball away towards Messick. Handball over the top to Lewis. He's going to be shepherded, so it's okay. And he's got a bit of time at half forward. Goes long towards Finn. It's over his head. Hart getting back there as well. Joswick, and the big Jozza run onto it. He had it. He lost it. It's in a goal square. Can he kick it off the ground? No, he can't. And it's one behind to North Geelong.
Well, he kicked the football over his head, but well, why wouldn't he? Because he didn't lead. He just stood there. I mean, what are you supposed to do when a bloke doesn't lead?
16 minutes gone in the first term of the Reserves Grand Final, and Vano's fired. Kick in again by Werribee Centrals to the outer side, looking for James Lee in front. Good mark, James Lee.
The cameraman still thinks he's still at the races.
Unbelievable. James Lee, and you missed the fantastic mark by Lee as well. Goes out wide, push there, no free kick. Yes, it is. And it will be a free kick.
That's Brett Rubble double deer, of course.
To Werribee Centrals. Mr. Colton Philly himself.
Yes.
Short little kick and a good one too. Finds Sears.
I wonder what he's got his mind on.
Sears plays on. Oh, good kick towards Mickey Galauka. Can't take the mark. And he's got a bit of help. No throw. Threw it out to Mickey.
Yeah, you probably called it right, Jason. It was a throw, but gee, it looked good. As all throws do. I think they should bring back the flick pass.
The flick pass. Well, it's going to be a kick from Mario Bresovic towards half-back. Sakita over there. He gets the ball now. Quick kick, partly smothered. Where are the numbers if they can shepherd? And they shepherd well. And they go long towards Bernardo, who uses the body and lets a couple of runners run onto it if Govan can get there. But can he? He gets a foot to it. He can't measure it towards the goals. And it's out of bounds for a throw-in. And against him there, looks like it might have been Nathan Tabb. Boundary throw-in. Up Milne, takes it out of the ruck contest, does well. Left foot kick around the corner. Now, where be the numbers here? Bo McMillan coming across. He leaves it for his teammate in Kennedy. He goes back towards Paul Field, and Field goes long with the right boot. Up towards Bernardo, and great roving at the front of the pack, Kochevatkin. And he has put his first goal on the board, Adam Kochevatkin. And the second for Werribee. Great roving, and actually, I think he might have kicked 5 goals earlier in the final series, so he's having a pretty good season this year for the reserves. And they're 2-1-13 Werribee. North Geelong are 5 behinds on the guest video scoreboard. You right, Brett? Looking how dark the screen was. A little bit dark.
We'll make it brighter.
So, it's 8 points of difference. The Centurions in front. And the new graphics, courtesy of the Newtown Chilwell Football Club, because they're not playing in the final, so we're allowed to use them.
Yeah, they did play in the finals. Under 13s won a premiership, and their under 15s got belted by North Geelong this morning. As we see the football come out from that Werribee Centrals player there in Nigel Good. The ball goes forward from a kick from his hand pass. Centre forward. Oh, lovely kick by Bernardo out of the pack, and he's put it over the boundary line in the forward pocket.
Is that Good or Goody?
I don't know, take a pick.
Okay, we'll toss a coin.
Good or Goody?
Anyway.
Goody's G-O-O-D-E-Y.
Okay. Boundary throw in.
Oh, it's a shocking throw in.
Bernardo picks up over the back. Carlos Gomez, the 301 gamer. Goes towards Lewis, 2 against 1. And he does fairly well to see it out, does he? No, Kennedy was the second, but Lewis did well. But then it was 2 against 1. He was always going to lose out there. And getting the footy in the end was Rick Hansen. Goes back inboard to the big man, Gray. Goes with the torpedo punt, wobbly off the side of the boot. Buchanan running back with the flight of the footy. Tap it over the top towards Bernardo. He's got Sears in the goal square. He's wrapped up now. And
he tried to hit it out.
And
he's a bit
50,
steep.
I would think. He was a little bit volatile after that. And 50. That's against Anthony Salmons, who's being spoken to.
I'll bring him up to the wing. This is Mike Zelchevic. Umpire Mike Zelchevic. And he stepped out that 50, just about centimetre perfect, I'd say. Oh, bit of how do you do there behind the play with the Werribee Centrals led in Adrian Hart. And Lewis don't like one another.
Well, Salmon's to come off the ground. Carlos Gomez with the footy.
Was he sent off?
No, he's coming off for discipline, I would think.
I give away the 50.
Yes, he did. Short kick to Mark Bellow, and he takes the mark in the middle of St Albans reserve, which is now starting to look like a bit of a picture.
It is, isn't it?
Goes up. Beautiful. Roving at the back, Kennedy, who looks like he might be an influential player for the Centurions this afternoon. In towards Mickey Galeacca, Ronnie Brain's favourite back pocket player. Mick goes out wide towards Buchanan, and he takes the mark. Oh, he's got a player wide, and he has to sit and wait and take it. He does so, and that taking the mark is Andrew Casada.
Yeah, they went to have a kick at it and missed it.
Oh, 3 against 1, and one of them had to end up getting it. Dale Delaney it was. Got it to go and kick around the corner, close to the boundary line, out of bounds on the full.
Tell you what, they didn't muck about going in for that one, Jason.
No, they did not. And it'll be a free kick to North Geelong.
Ricky, Mark Bernardo standing the mark. Got the hands in the air. North Geelong bringing it in from the back pocket. Tennis courts end of the ground here at St Albans, or the Buckley's Gaming Centre end. The kicks up to the half-back flank. Could have been a free kick paid to North Geelong. But running onto the football, Skeeter. He got a handball in, but it was intercepted that time by Field. Field's kick goes into the centre of the ground. Kicked it off the ground. That time was Scotty Parker. How do you do, Scotty Parker? He used to be a cameraman. There you go. Anyway, the ball's been intercepted by Beau McMillan, and he gets a handball in, and that's been picked up that time by Heinze. Heinze thumps it up into the path of Milne. Milne can't pick it up. He's been possessed by about 5 people from Werribee, and they've just come away with the football and said, that's how we do it up the road. Ball comes to centre wing, runs up to the half-forward flank, coming in strongly was that number 11 Guernsey and Caserta. And he kicks the ball. He tried to do a slow pass, but it was a grubber. It went along the ground. He's gone back in hard after it again. And I'll tell you what the umpire said. Mike Zelchevik said, give it to me, fellas. And we'll have a bounce down.
Goes pretty hard at the ball, doesn't he?
He does
Andrew
so.
Casada. And actually, I think he might have come second or third in the Ivan Tanzing medal this year for the best and fairest player in the reserves. So he's had a good season. Mickey Galeacca, fresh air shot. Handball from Delaney to Bernardo to go, but he's got to finish it off, but he can't push.
Luck.
Good play, Mark Bellow, to push him off.
What about
balance?
the handball from Bernardo?
Tremendous. And one behind to Rick Govan. And it'll be another behind to the Werribee Central's total, 2-2-14. They lead North Geelong 5 behinds on the guest video first term scoreboard. And it'll be Scotty Parker to kick in.
Scott Parker.
And we've been playing 23 minutes in this first term of the reserves 97 grand final.
Well, Brett can see the sense of the humour. Timmy Schwenderson, is it?
Yes, it is.
Look at that haircut. Schwenno gets it out in front of Heinze. Heinze's a bit high for Heinze, and he's just banged it off the ground because he couldn't get back in time to it. But it's going to be cut off by the Werribee players at all. Would that be a throw? Or
Yes,
would
it
that
would.
be deliberate and he's paid a throw? Take your pick, Jason.
So he's paid the free kick and goes inboard towards Milne. Coming out, Joswick. Can't take the footy with him. Kick off the ground, James Lee towards the boundary line. Good kick for touch, and it'll be a throw in.
Well, I'll tell you what, there'll be a bit of celebrating going on out at North Geelong this afternoon. Under 18s and under 15s. Gee, if the seconds can bring home the bacon.
Yes.
We could end up there later tonight too. We see the ball come in from the throw in. Nobody can do anything with it. And Evan Vale's back. Was that Evan Vale back again?
No, it wasn't.
I twigged, didn't I?
Yeah, you twigged. Quick.
And we see a free kick this time. It's going to go to that North Geelong player there in Adam.
Kochevatkin?
No, that's the wrong club.
Oh, okay.
Dave Dejani.
Dave Dejani. They're the black and white. No,
Correct,
they're
mate.
the black and
I've
white.
done a Ronnie Ray.
That's okay.
No, Barry Walker.
Barry Walker.
Tejani with the football. He handballs it off to Schwenno. He goes around 1, 2, 3, and I'll tell you what he's done with that. He's kicked it straight through for a point. There you go. He's got a nice haircut, Schwenno, isn't he?
He's followed a few of the under-18 boys by the looks of it to the barber.
That's their 6th straight point, North Geelong.
Wasting a few opportunities in front of goal, North Geelong.
They are in the first quarter. And would you say, which end would you say was the scoring end?
I would think that the right of screen or the Buckley's end just by a goal, or maybe a goal. It's
Yeah,
just the wind's just starting to get up a little bit now, but not much. Comes out towards a centre wing. It's 2-on-2 over there. Werribee Central's and North Geelong. He's paid holding the ball against Werribee Central's. Has he? Yes. It's a North Geelong free kick, and it looks like it might be Brett Lewis with the free kick on the outer side. He was going to go short towards Christian Owens, but he elects to go longer to half forward. Pack develops. Werribee, the numbers there. Field gets around one. Short little kick out wide towards Hanson. Lewis misses it. And now Casada goes back inboard. Gomez and Galauka. It's touched off the boot, so Gomez gets around, handballs it. Okay. Handballs it back towards Messick. He has to sit and wait and does well. Gets around a couple of the big man. Goes to the right boot towards Finn. It's over his head. In fact, yeah, it's Daniel Finn getting back there also, working hard. The full forward. It's play on. They've still got the ball in there. It's knocked out by the Werribee Central's defence. And picking it up and running away. Looks like it might have been McMillan. Goes long to Casada. Oh, he can't take the mark. Needs a second effort. Tries to tap it on. Does so now towards Field. Oh, he gets one high. Free kick.
Yeah, he might have hurt himself, but he's going to get up.
Just making sure he's got the free.
Yes.
So Paul Field goes towards half forward. It's not over don't worry. Goes up towards Kochevatkin. Can't take the mark. Messick goes with the right boot wide. That's very wide and not very handsome. Free kick.
It's funny. I like it. I'll say that to him later.
No, don't you dare.
Say it by mistake.
No, don't. It's not just him though.
Isn't it?
No.
Oh, right.
Most of them.
Okay, let's get back to the football. We see the ball being kicked in from Werribee Central's half-back flank and up to the half-forward flank, but standing stern for the North Geelong side. The big fella there with the number 9 jersey, Joswick, takes the mark, kicks it back into the centre half-forward position. Oh, lovely mark out the back that time by Christian Owens. He gets up very slowly, should have got up a bit quicker. That time he runs around onto his right foot, punches it up to the forward pocket. In the back for mine, the umpire said play on. Hines goes onto the football. What can he do with it? Wrapped up, hit the deck, stacks on the mill. Coming out was, is that Hines again with the football? No, and it's been bundled over the boundary line, and the umpire said give it a me and we'll throw it in half forward flank for the North Geelong side, and they are kicking to the city end, is it? As we hear the quarter time siren sound. Was that a train going past? Isn't that train lines here, Fano, you idiot?
Well, it's quarter time. Werribee Central's 2-2-14. They lead North Geelong 6 behinds. The goal scorers for Werribee, Mark Bernardo and Adam Kochevatkin have the goals. So it's 8 points of difference at quarter time. Quickly some better players for both sides. I thought Bernardo and Paul Field.
Yes. And
also Michael Kennedy, number 25. Yes. And for North Geelong, the big man, Rob Messick.
Yeah, Sweno.
And Sweno. And probably also Mark Ballow in the back line, number 17.
And Gomez is
and Carlos. So we're back with the second quarter shortly on Guest FM 94.9 and Guest Video with Werribee Central's 8 points in front at quarter time.